I'm going to show you right quick how I made the shadow layer for this image. First of all, you need to trace it. So go to Path, Trace Bitmap. I left it at brightness cutoff at the default. You can click Reset if you want. And then uncheck Smooth, uncheck Stack Scans, and check Remove Background, and click OK. Then you can close this box out. This here is your path. That's your scalable vector graphic. And this here is your image. So the first thing I do is duplicate it, right click duplicate, and I'll pull this down here. I'm going to do path break apart. And now this area is filled in as well as these three. When you do your linked offset to make it, larger than what this is here, it's probably going to fill them in anyway, but what I'll do is show you how to keep those spaces if you want. So deselect everything, and we'll select this larger piece here and turn it a different color. Right click and duplicate that and move it aside. And then you can select all of this and do a path union. And I'll turn it red, and then I'll put it on top of the image. And if you want, you can go to your align and distribute with these three bars here and center them on a vertical axis and a horizontal axis. Okay, and then deselect, select your red. If you're not sure what color that you have selected, look down here at your fill box. Okay, and then I'm going to lower that to the bottom, and then I'll take this little piece and I'll stick it back in here where it goes. And then I will select my red. I need to hold my Alt key. I have my red selected. Hold my Shift key, select that little piece, and do a path difference. And that cuts it out of the red layer. Okay? And as you can see, these are still filled in. But now with my red layer still selected, I'm going to go to Path Linked Offset. And that's going to put a little diamond up here on your bounding box at the top. Left click on that and pull it upwards. And that's going to give you your shadow, your solid shadow layer for the back. As you can see, when you do that, it filled those in, and it may as well have filled that in, but I'll show you how to fix that. So once you have it the thickness that you want it, go to Path, Object to Path. All right, so that turned it into this layer, and this is actually your offset. So what you need to do is either take this one and delete it, or select them both. I'll align them back up and do a path union. Okay, so now you have one solid back layer and one solid top layer. And that's pretty much it. Okay, and then, oh, I was going to show you how to fix that red, that hole there. Let's raise that back to the top and go to our node editor here and zoom in and select all those nodes. Just left click and drag a box around them and then hit delete. Okay, go back to your selection tool and lower that back to the bottom. And if you wanted that filled in, you could do the same and just omit the part where I fixed it where it was like this one. Okay, so then you can select them both, group them, go to File, Save As, choose the destination, give it a name, and save it as a plain SVG. And that's pretty much it. I hope this helps. Thanks for watching.